Launches it way down the left sideline. It's out there for Young. He's got it. First and goal at the 5-yard line for Cal. What a great over-the-shoulder catch on that one.
At this moment, we are holding an NFL Combine training program, and we have with us an athlete that we worked with in his teens, a young athlete we worked with in his teens. His name is Sean Young. I'm Thomas Weatherspoon. I own and operate PEPA Sports. It's a training program and now a facility that we've named the Training Ground. We train professional athletes off-season, during season, getting them in condition. We work primarily with developing athleticism, speed, explosiveness, and agility. We've been doing it for 22 years now. I'm considered one of the pioneers. I started training professional athletes in 1986, so there were very few of us around back then. And we've been pretty successful creating the results that, that turn heads. We are considered the hardest program in the country of the top 4 programs in the country. Us being one, Chip Smith in Atlanta, Mark Verstegen in Arizona with API, and Parisi's in New Jersey. Those are the top 4 programs in the country right now. We don't go looking for the top 2-round guys. They have to come looking for us. Aaron Rodgers had to come to me and say, I want to train with you, Thomas. Andre Carter had to come to me and say, I want to train with you, Thomas, right? Takeo Spikes had to come to me and say, I want to train with you, Thomas, because that wasn't a guy I would have went and looked for, because those guys were potentially for top 2-round guys. I will go out and look for a kid who's projected to go from the 5th round up, and preferably a kid who's not projected to go at all. Sean Young, unlike a lot of the other kids that we work with, is coming to us physically like a 1st-round guy. He has the physical tools of a 1st-round guy, but because of his circumstance, is going to be seen as a latter-round free agent kind of kid. I think there's a greater reason for the kids training and going and being athletes. First of all, I think there's a greater spiritual reason. And what I've seen in Sean, from him being back now and haven't worked with him over the last couple of years, I see that every adversity that he went through made him a stronger athlete. He had to become flexible. He had to. He had to become stronger. He had to. These were the things that he had to develop physically in order to make a comeback. And all those things that we would have considered a challenge or an obstacle, a trial or a tribulation, he turned into an asset. And now, the young man that's standing before me is a beautiful athlete. Plus, he's a mature young man by having to go through those adversities and still be standing here saying, T, I'm ready to go play in the NFL.
Do anything when the time's right. Baby, you're making it. Oh, that don't kill me. Can only make me stronger.